I love portraiture. I love painting people. That's how I started with my watercolors back in '88, is just figurative work, people. So I thought maybe I'll invite a lot of my friends to participate, and by that I mean just let me use their photos to paint their portraits. And I'll do a huge project, 100 paintings. Well, I thought, well, anybody can do 100 paintings. I need to impose some kind of time limit. So I thought, well, how about 100 hours? Back in high school, a friend of mine gave me a couple of comic books. One was painted in watercolors, and I had never seen comic books done like this before. Usually you just see them with pen and ink and flat colors. But this was fully rendered watercolor paintings, and I thought, this is gorgeous, it's beautiful. I'd like to do something like this. And so I just started picking up watercolor and started learning, and my teacher, art teacher, helped. And I just kept painting and painting and painting.
I live in Toronto. I've been working as trying to work as an artist in Toronto for a little while. Last year I worked at a gallery called Magic Pony, as well as Narwhal. And working there, I mean, I was introduced to so much of the art community within Toronto, as well as like the small press community. And being able to like work with artists has been like really influential in me just wanting to start my own practice.
The more I painted, obviously, the more you do anything, the better you get. The more I painted, the better I got. And people started taking an interest in my work, and people started to buy my work. And the more that happened, the more I realized I could maybe make a living doing this. And coming out here, having my own space, people can see all the work, and it's been going really well since coming out here 2 years ago.
Both my parents were really sick recently. In 2011, my mom passed away in March, and that was really hard, like emotionally, and it was just a cataclysm of things going on. It was kind of very emotional for me, and to me, making art, I didn't really realize it, but I was kind of shown by people telling me, this is your outlet, this is your way of, letting that emotion out. Make art that you like, for sure. Learn as much as you can, try a million things.
I didn't actually think of it as a prospering like career path, but the more that I've worked with other artists and talked with them, it doesn't really matter if you're prospering as long as you're creating something that you really love.
The best advice I would have is to practice and just work a lot. Don't sit around waiting for inspiration, but also study a lot of things. Don't just study art, study history, study all kinds of culture, study music. Take a bunch of different influences as well, and just keep working, practicing.